Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Woo! Favorite day of the week. We're so not excited. Just kidding. Maybe it's a little too early for that. Yvonne here. So we are headed into the beginning of week 4, and that is awesome. You guys are all still here. You made it. Unbelievable. Congratulations. Proud of you all. So one thing I wanted to really talk to you guys about this week, headed into our last week together, is your why. I know you've heard Chanel talk about it. I know you've heard other coaches talk about it. But what exactly is your why? Your why is something that really emotionally ties you to the decisions that you're making as far as your wellness goes. Your why is the reason you get up and do your workouts. Your why is the reason why you decide to just have salad and not have the pizza and make all those food choices. Your why keeps you going. All of our whys are different. All of our stories are different, and that's exactly how it should be. But do you know what your why is? Have you actually sat down and actually thought about what your why is? A lot of us haven't, and that's what personal development is all about. So I wanted to really encourage everybody this week to be thinking about your why, to be thinking about where you want to go after this, what keeps you going, what pushes you, and write it down. Write it down somewhere where you can see it every day. Journal about it. Keep growing and developing it. Your why over time is going to change. So I wanted to share with you one thing that I developed when I first started doing these accountability groups. I'm a very visual person, so I wanted something that I could see every day, something that would remind me, keep me focused, keep me grounded. So I made a vision board, and that's what you see right behind me. So on my vision board, let me just adjust the camera. On my vision board, you see that I've written down my why, which is right here. And I've written down all the emotional ties that I have to my why. So my story is very common. I was bullied as a kid. I kind of had a rough upbringing. My dad was, well, we won't go into that, but I just had some tough times. And then had some early life events that happened. I got pregnant with my son before I was married, and so that was really stressful. And I was criticized for that. I also felt like, I didn't have a lot of support at home at times. I worked really hard and was a good student, but sometimes I didn't have that extra support. So that was hard for me. So all my why reasons are connected to control or lack of control. But the one thing that I can control is what goes in my body, food, and how I decide to treat my body. So that was really powerful for me when I started journaling about it. And I wrote it down with my kids' markers, and I can see it right here. The other thing on my vision board that I just want to point out, is my 30-day goals, and these change up a little bit as I go along, but it's my weekly goals that are very obtainable, and I have those right there so I can see them as well. I also have my exercise and my food plan. I post it right here so I can see it, you can't see it, but right behind here where the camera is actually where I work out every single morning. So every single day, I see my vision board. The other things that I put on my vision board are just some fun things. It's good to be serious every once in a while, but being serious sometimes is draining. And I'm not a very serious person. Well, sometimes, but not really. So I put up a bunch of funny things that reminds me that you have to laugh. You have to keep going and you have to laugh. So one of my favorites is right here. So I tried running, but I keep spilling my wine. And that makes me laugh because I am a big wine person. So, and then the planking and the cake and then just some other funny things. Here's Richard Simmons, and his little thing says, your face when a good song comes on during your workout. That's hilarious. So it just really keeps me grounded and keeps me focused. You absolutely do not have to do a vision board, but I definitely recommend it because it's kind of empowering, actually. So that's all I have for motivation today. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, and you need to love yourself. Love yourself for sure, okay? All right. Bye, guys.